Good morning, folks. It's Dan here with Herbert T Outdoors. Good to see you. I hope you enjoy what I've got in store for you. I am on my way to a gathering of several channels. I'll tell about them later in the video, but it's first thing in the morning. I've already been on the road about an hour. It was pretty dark where I was at, and I couldn't get a good place to film, so I'm filming right here in a parking lot next to a Route 66 eatery, some sort of thing. But yeah, I'm getting ready to have some exciting adventures, so stick around. You don't want to miss this. Alright, folks, I made it. I'm here at the campground. The guys are over there. I took a minute here to set up my tent, and what I'll do is I'll give you a little preview here real quick, and then we'll go over and meet some of the guys. Back there, can't quite see it, but there's a creek bed just right over there. And you got to go back quite a ways to see this. There's the tent set up. Got me a little station set up there. I'll take a quick peek inside here. Got my bed set up. Got me a nightstand with my blankie. Alright, here's some of the crew.
Hey, don't get me drinking this Pepsi on video, because Adam will find out that I stole a Pepsi. It might take him a couple of weeks.
I heard that. I'm like, I don't think that's rock pop, but...
Alright, if we could, starting from the left here, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Ozarks Woodsman, stories and more. Coolest guy you'll ever meet.
Two guys in the Ozarks. So, me and my son, we do camping, hiking, a little bit of fishing, all that kind of good stuff.
210 Outdoors, David. Just hammock camping, hiking, whatever.
Whatever's good in the outdoors, right?
I've got some tents.
Got tents.
Yep.
I'm Minnesota Mike from northern Minnesota. Minnesota Mike Outdoors is the channel name. I do all kinds of random things. All kinds of stuff. Making things, and
if it's fun, it's done.
And it's got something to do with going outdoors.
There you go. Alright, let's walk over here. We got the campfire going. Looks like we got some more folks here to introduce. Go ahead.
I'm Adam with Gunderson Academy of Excellence Firearms and Training, or GAEFT LLC. I do shooting videos, mostly on a firearms simulator for training.
Nice. And the Grandmaster himself.
I'm Ozarks Great Adventures. You can find me on YouTube, Ozarks Great Adventures. Anyway, just do a little bit of everything: camping, hiking, exploring caves, canoeing, fishing, a little bit of everything. Like to have a good time, like to have fun, like to meet new people. Y'all come check it out.
And just to give you guys a little hint, if you look over here in the background, right off over there is something for later on. That's going to be fun.
Looks fun, don't it?
And over here, I'll just give you a little look-see. I mean, just a short walk. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. Alright folks, earlier we were talking about who was going to be the first one to climb out on the tree here that's out over the creek. And guess who? It's Randy. Actually, I'm surprised he beat me to it. And he made it. Y'all stick around. This is gonna get good.
Who's going first? Randy.
I'll go. Here we go.
I need witnesses.
Alright. Alright, watch it.
I'm almost going to sell it.
Probably about 3 people to count. Three.
They'll fire up and everything.
3, 2,
2.5 now.
It's too much flutter.
Herbert, man.
Come on, Herbert.
I want to call him Herbert so bad. I really don't want to go swimming. Don't do that.
One! I win! That's one, right?
that's not a skip though, is it?
That's one!
Well, you have an
It was the fewest, right?
But 2 people said 3, so it's 3 you gotta beat.
We'll have to get throw off.
And 1.
I'm getting another rock just in case.
Sharp edges, that's why it's not.
Randy, you get to go first.
Yeah, I built that up for
Did you
nothing.
get 3?
I want to redo.
I know who's going last.
Can we do 2 out of 3?
Alright, I gotta go look for something.
Tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
Throw 'em at the same time. No, just kidding.
Like
That's like,
that was at least 5 or 6.
yeah.
And it had a duck skip at the end.
Oh, that was it.
He won.
Ah.
I want another tie, but don't count. A line like that. I don't know if that makes a difference, but that's yeah, like that. There we go. Just kind of step through. It hit. Just, I don't want to use that long handle. There's too much spin. Oh, first stick. And he
First hit.
did that. Good idea.
And the man.
He's good. You're asking the wrong people.
Well, y'all know, I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
None of us do, so I'm ready when you are. Well, you're supposed to hit the board.
So Adam won.
Adam won the first round.
Adam won the first round.
Everybody clap.
Yay!
That means he's giving us a training class so we learn what the hell we're doing.
Yeah. Oh, I felt really good about it.
And it hit twice,
That's as good as anybody.
by the way. It hit with the butt of the handle and the Tommy Hawk. That was a double whammy. See? Way better.
Wait.
That's the best shot of the day.
You should have brought your
Good morning there, folks. Well, that was a good night. We had a nice, good campfire, lots of good stories. But I snuck out here this morning and wanted to get a look around on the other side of the lake and see what it looked like over here. And as you can see in the background here, they got a pavilion. They got another pavilion off over that way. And I'm not sure what these other buildings are back here. And they got the facilities. Got the lake over here. I'm gonna pan around here and let you guys take a look and see. This is just absolutely beautiful out here. Oh wow. So let's take a look. And I want to stop here just so I can point out the levees over there, and we're just a little ways off the other side of it along the creek. That gives you an idea of how beautiful it is out here at the Noble Recreation Area. We're in Missouri here. But, man, I could live out here. This would be absolutely awesome. Alright, we'll catch you in a bit. Alright folks, here you go. Here's breakfast cooking. I'll show you the full lineup of what I'm cooking when I do a later video. Got me some potatoes boiling, bacon, gonna make me up some eggs. It's gonna be a good breakfast. Alright folks, there you go. Breakfast is ready. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Oh, bon appetit. Here is a couple of guys decided to go across to the other side and see what this other shore over here looks like. One of them wants to put a hammock between those two for the night, but they're trying to make their way down there. Hopefully not end up in the drink there. Man, it's beautiful out here. That's a perfect place for camping, that's for sure.
So we got 210 Outdoors and Ozarks Great Adventures up on this bluff, climbing around, doing an adventure.
For me, you might as well. Ooh. Somehow he's got to get back up.
He can get back up. If he can get around that ledge.
Got 550 cords.
Land on your good foot.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, we ought to be able to make some twine and turn it into a rope. Oh,
This is gonna be bad, man. Do not rely on that thing.
Thought you brought rope.
There-
so you can get the perspective of that rock right there, which is basically looks to me like a
Don't jinx 'em.
giant knife in a sheath. And it's good that they're over there so you can get a perspective of how big that is.
They're wanting to set up camp over there tonight, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know if they're forgetting about the thunderstorm that's supposed to hit tonight.
Yeah, I think they are. I saw that too.
Probably not a good idea to sleep on that side.
Well, I was just thinking if you was wanting to try to camp over there, it'd be easier to
Not me.
have a
Them fellers can. I'd never go over there on that hillside and camp.
I wouldn't either.
So what do you guys got to say to all those non-adventurous people that didn't go over there?
You're lost. Short way to call those people is loser.
I'm getting it all on camera, so
I'm living vicariously.
exactly,
yeah,
I'm living
yeah.
through them. Shenanigans! Shenanigans!
'Cause we're crazy.
There's not going to be any of this. One done. I choose you. I don't choose nobody else. Yeah. And thank God. I mean, it's by God's grace. We've done that. But I'll tell you, it's
Go over here and see how Mr. Herbert's doing. She's struggling. Struggling, I need like a fifth man. I need to come up with a glamping term for bushcraft glamping. Campcrafting. For those of you experts that are watching this, I know I'm not doing it right. If you like, you can put your comment down there and bottom to let me know. You know, how it would be easier to do such and such. And I have the feeling this is going to be a little bit of a hobby that I get into. I'm going to make more of these. Of course, this is part of the Ozarks Great Adventure Slingshot Challenge.
Yeah, he's doing it.
How's it going over here?
Look at that. Once you put the throw down,
I keep putting, first I put it on so that the bands came the wrong side of the slingshot. And then I got started on it the right way, but I had the band facing the wrong way.
Oh, can I land it on the right then? My left ankle. Hey,
Alright, we are back, and boy, that was exhausting, but I got the finished product here, and we are ready to give it a whirl. Let's see how good we do. So, my target is going to be that tree right over there. I don't know, it's probably about 5 billion yards away, and as good as I am, I'll be peeling the cracks off of the bark. So let's give it a try. Hit low. We're much closer here. Let's give it another try. That's about the right height, just a hair to the right. That's what I'm worried is going to happen. Band came apart. Got to wrap that better. How about my... Alright folks, I got a setup here that I wanted to show you, and it's not my creation, this is their creation, so I'm going to let Adam here show you what he's created for this. So tell us what you got there.
So this is called an alpha tent. It's actually been around since the first instance I saw was back in the 80s. So it takes a military poncho and 2 tent poles. They're cut to a certain size depending on how long and how big your poncho is. These end pieces here are they're 3D printed out of TPU. It's a rubber just to keep it from going through the grommets. Otherwise, you have to figure out a way to tie them off so they don't slide through. So basically what you do is you stick it on the one grommet. You do your 2 corners.
It came out of this one over here.
Spread out. That one came off. Flip it down, and these slide. So what I do is I slide it to one side, find where I need it to go, and then push and slide it back, and it bows it up.
Wow.
So then you have a configuration like this, and then grip collapse, get down and you adjust it to where you need it to be, and there you go, you got a tent.
That is slick. A perfect little stealth tent there.
Yeah.
Now, if you cut that the same length as that,
This big ridge. I'll try to keep up with them. I'll try to adjust my camera.
See if I can
Oh,
find
don't
them.
move too much. We're gonna lose them in the trees for long.
Yeah,
Zoom out.
there they are. See if I can point them out. Right there, there.
This camera doesn't show how steep that is, but it is steep, y'all. Maybe if I hit it from an angle.
What'd you say? That's about a 45-degree angle?
Oh, it's at least maybe sharper. It's pretty steep.
I should have let them borrow one of my orange shirts so we could see them all the way up.
Keep up with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm losing them behind that big tree. Hey guys, can you go a little to the left? Come back down and go up a little bit to the left. Come down about 20 yards and then go up about 5 yards to the left.
Yeah, they just disappeared like Sasquatch. I can barely see anybody moving. All right, y'all, we'll check in when they get back.
Does that look like a Sammy to you? Sammy the turtle? I think we'll call him Sammy. Hey Sammy. Yeah, what's that? You want everybody to like and subscribe? Well, that's a good idea. How about it, folks? Hey, what's going on there, guys? Just thought I would show this to you. I'm standing here below this here on a tree. I don't know how well this is showing up, but I'll reach up here and see if I can get close to it. But standing on this here log, but right there, can you see the scratches? See if I can get that camera up high enough. Oh, man. Yeah, there you go. Can you see them scratches on the tree there? I think that's Squatch. He's out there making scratches on the tree. Man, that is something else. All right. Oof. Let's hop down. Oof. There we go. We got the chef here fixing up some bread.
A half-inch scoop, or half a cup scoop.
So you want 3 cups of flour, and that's what kind of flour is that? Not brand-wise. Is it self-rising or bread flour? Okay.
I'm using this to measure. I'm using this to measure 3 cups, but this right here is the 3rd cup. So if it was crammed in there, it'd be all right. Using this is what makes it bushcraft bread.
And a wooden bowl.
In a wooden bowl.
On a little collapsible table.
Yeah. Okay. If anybody does this different than me, they're doing it wrong. That's all that matters.
He stepped off screen here
Stepped off, I'm sorry.
to his pantry of utensils.
To another bushcraft tool.
clean spoon?
I had one there, but it's dirty. So I couldn't do it.
Just lick it off and it'll be good.
And this makes it bushcrafty too because we're using an algae in the bottom. It's a cup and a half of water. And I got a little more than that in here.
So he made the hole there in the middle and
That's called a well.
Yeah.
Make a well. I need to bring out another bushcraft tool, my Leatherman. Pouch.
Now, do
This
those
is
come
fast
in?
rising instant yeast.
Do they come in different size packages?
No,
or
they're all a teaspoon.
Okay.
I think. If you had it in a jar, you could just use a teaspoon. Warm water, not hot, not too cold. Just I'm trying to get it to mix in a little bit to the water. But I don't pay that much attention to it. I just get it in there a little bit and then start bringing the flour into the well. Hopefully this bread's going to turn out better than last night's. It didn't raise very well.
May not have rose very well, but it was good.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Oh, I do butter.
So when you're doing that, you're doing it in a fashion that's not like stirring a cake batter mix.
Nope, you just want to keep rolling it, let it incorporate, let it pick up flour as you do.
Oh, okay.
As you fold it over, so it's picked up all the flour, and that's about. So it's about 2 to 1, 2 times the flour. So it's 3 cups of flour and a cup and a half of water.
Okay.
And that bit of yeast. I'll love you the Walmart bag this time, I guess. But you just want to cover it, so it's not drying it out.
So if you added salt, you just like a pinch of salt, or
Half a teaspoon or a quarter teaspoon. I like my bread salty,
okay.
but maybe not everybody does,
Yeah.
so I didn't put salt in it. But last night we put butter on it, and I salted mine. I like it, and it's
But you didn't use this table salt. That's the
Himalayan pink
Himalayan.
salt. And Redmond's salt is probably good. So I'm going to go put this in the car, which is about room temperature. It's not real hot in the car, but it's a steady temperature. And then it will have 3 hours or so to raise, and then we'll pick up the next part on the campfire.
Alright, here's a continuation of the master bread making skills. And that's after he's given it time to rise.
Just turning this out on the. Oh, I gotta spread this on again. Turn it out on the board and just shape it a little bit and throw it back in the bowl. I'm glad to have a second go at this, I guess, since time one wasn't perfect.
Homemade bread again, yeah. Campfire bread.
I'm not kneading it, just reforming it a little bit.
He's not kneading it, he's just warming it. So that's a parchment paper that you got there?
Yeah, this is parchment paper, unbleached parchment paper.
Here we go, we're placing it on the plant stand upside down holder.
BSK
And then, so now when you grab some coals and place them around it, so he's actually putting coals on top and around the outside of it to get it to a kind of like an oven style heat around it.
Swedish torch. But right now it's a Norwegian torch. Mr. Gunterson is making a Norwegian torch.
He says he has flame in there, so let's see if we can get a close up.
Oh, I don't think so. I think you're doing great.
Well, that's how it sounds. It feels to me.
Can you see it now? Oh yeah, looky there. It's showing up on camera.
Let's see if it's done. I just moved it out the way. Sorry for the boarding house view there, Adam.
That's why I moved.
Want to be careful not to dump the ash in there.
Yeah.
That looks pretty.
Oh, mercy
looks
me.
pretty
Look
nice,
at that. That looks edible.
Yeah, it is okay on the top, but it's not that okay on the bottom. Use Dutch oven. This works really good. To have one to set the lid on. If you split it down.
Yeah.
And if you notice there, that's why they call it a rocket stove, because look at it flame out the bottom there. Whoa.
Well, let's check this bread last time, see if we're golden yet. We're just trying to get some more heat on the very bottom.
Looks so good.
So there, it's got some flour on it, but it looks like it's good there. I think we're done. We'll pull it off. For you, that's perfect.
All right, well, we got it going.
Great job, y'all.
I'm not sure how we're going to get the pot to stay on top of it. All right there, folks. We're getting ready to roast us a nice big steak here. Get this over the Swedish torch. We'll see how this does. Y'all watch. This is going to get interesting.
Y'all, come on.
Y'all, come on.
Doing it wrong.
Doing it correctly.
That's it. You want a glove?
There you go, folks. The 30-second hot dog. All right. Here we go. This tastes like whole. All right, folks. Bread's all done, and I'm ready to give it a try.
Good guy Dan,
Well then,
Look at
sent me some jalapeno.
that. That is just good stuff. All right. We're going to put a little bit of the honey on it.
I love them. And I had to just let him know that they did.
This is why I want to learn to make
Time
bread.
in my life, I'm not able to make a video or unwrap them and all that stuff, but I sent him an email and said I appreciate it so much, and I ate them, and I got on it.
Oh, mercy.
Sandwiches, I put on early in the morning, I got made a meatloaf with them.
That is good stuff. What do you want? You want some of this? You want some of this? We can get you some.
Be able to do that. That was back a couple weeks back.
Yeah. A little more. One more?
sweet and gooey.
He just emailed me back. That's cool. So,
Where am I at? Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Yo,
slap in the face.
man's over there. You gotta follow his channel. I will put the link in the description down below, and I will put beside it Mike's bread. There you go.
Okay, y'all, we getting ready to leave, so we're gonna let everybody tell you their goodbyes. Here's Herbert.
All right, I had the most awesome time ever out here. I love you dearly for this. I appreciate the invite. I had a good time.
You didn't get invited. You invited yourself.
Y'all come on.
Y'all come on.
Last night, Randy's headed out. Had a good time. Had a blast with everybody. Remember, no matter what, keep on keeping on. Y'all come on.
Hey guys, we had a great time up here. Randy, thanks for letting me get to meet all these guys. Really good time. Y'all come on.
I ain't got nothing to say. Give me a
Cut.
second. Cut. Give me a second. Second annual Missouri meetup. Great time. Last year was just me and Randy, and this year we got all these other guys come along, and it's a great time, and we enjoyed each other so much, and we did a lot of great activities you're going to see on Randy's video, and if you get an invitation, y'all should come on.
Hey everybody, had a good time here at the camp with everybody. It was nice meeting Mike and Adam, and we had a great time. Y'all come on. I ain't doing this again.
You didn't want to meet. You didn't want to meet me or anybody else.
Okay, this is the third time doing this, fourth time maybe, I don't know, but hey, this is 210 outdoors. Had a good time meeting everybody and having get to meet Mike and Adam and Dan here. It was a great time. We had a really good time. Y'all come on. I ain't doing this again.
Ozarks Great Adventures, had a good time, met a bunch of new people. We had a lot of fun, gonna do it next year. Love y'all, love everybody here. Y'all come on.
210 outdoors, he ain't doing it no more, he said.
No,
He had a great time, he loved it, but it was so much fun, he can't handle it.
Yeah, it's too much for me.
What if we pay you?
Great guy.
Okay, I'll be back next year.
Adam from
FT.
FT LLC.
Yeah. It was a great time coming down here, spending a lot of time with Mike in the car on the way down here, the fun stuff that we had to go through. Spending time with these guys out here, they're great.
I'm moving on.
Watch their stuff.
I love you, man.
Okay, that's a wrap.
All right, folks, before we take off here, I just wanted to give some special thanks to the guys that came to this event and thank them for inviting me. I feel deeply honored. So first off, I'd like to thank Randy from Ozarks Great Adventures. Definitely a great guy, a lot of energy. Second, Matt from Ozark Woodsman Stories and More. Matt from Two Guys in the Ozarks. David from 210 Outdoors. Mike from MN Mike Outdoors, and Adam from GAEFT LLC. These guys were awesome, as you can see in the video. You guys have got to check these guys out. Go watch their videos, show them some support, give them likes, subscribes. If you like their content, I'm sure they would appreciate it as much as I appreciate these guys inviting me along with them. As a reminder, you guys be kind to each other, and we'll see you on the next adventure.